A lot of this is just really a sadness that's taken over. You know, spring's here, summer's around the corner, and a lot of it, I don't know, it's like being in jail, and when you're sitting there, you say to yourself, I don't care if it rains, I don't care if there's a hurricane outside, because you don't get to enjoy it anyway because you're just sitting in jail, right? But the second you're going to step out of jail, you want everything to be, a hot summer day at 30 degrees with a breeze, and you want to go to the beach and everything. So I'm not enjoying things as much, and it weighs pretty heavy on me. But I'm trying to. I'm definitely getting out there, and the weather's nice, and I'm trying to enjoy everything. It's just difficult. It's difficult because, of course, all I'm thinking is I would have enjoyed all of this with Rambo. I would have all enjoyed all of this with my best friend. I will get through it. I'm obviously working on it, and it's just gonna take time. Rambo really would have enjoyed it too. I did pass by his grave a couple of times this week, and there's a flood of memories. The last day, so the actual burial, the day he died, the things we did for fun, the good times, all of it. It's just, it doesn't stop. You have so many memories that flood your mind. I think the most overwhelming thought is that it's really just not fair that he is not here. A big conversation is, and I'm glad, some people have been watching and I'm really understanding. A big conversation is, how to move on in terms of potentially getting another dog. And so many people have reached out and understood that dogs have personality, that you can't just replace them. I think the only way you can replace them is if you're never really close to them to begin with. And I'm definitely not going to get a new dog and not be close to that dog. I think that's a bad idea. Because that would be unfair to the dog. And I know I would purposely do it because I just want to leave room for me to continue to love Rambo. It's an odd way of thinking, but you wonder, what if they could come back? I know it's ridiculous, but it sucks watching. It did suck watching him be sick. It sucked watching his health deteriorate, albeit for a very short time, but the signals were blatant, and you had to wonder what was going to happen next. And it wasn't even a wonder. You knew. The writing was on the wall. And that was rough to take in. And that feeling of, helplessness is one that also sticks with you. Because you don't want to be helpless. You want to be able to help your loved ones. You want to be able to help those that are around you. Especially when it's within your means. I could afford to help Rambo. I am healthy enough to have helped Rambo. I had the time to help Rambo, but none of it mattered. So that was pretty rough. I can only find solace in the fact that he lived a long life. And I guess what I'm trying to do is kind of force myself to get outside and enjoy the sun and enjoy the good weather, because everyone knows we barely get any of it here. And just get back on track with everything. Work, projects, etc. I understand. I understand why people get, chains and put charms and medallions and anything they can to memorialize people, why people get tattoos. I get it. These people are to be remembered, and we want to remember them at all costs, and we want to remind you of these people. Or these animals, or these best friends, or these loved ones, because they meant a lot to us. And that's what this is. Everything subsequent at this moment is the fact that Rambo meant everything to me.